are living in New York City and they approach this big decision, what to do once they turn 30.
My character is confused a little bit, but he definitely wants to fulfill his dream of becoming a musical theater composer. He really wants to write, produce, and have a show on Broadway.
Could my show end up here? Is it good enough for Broadway? The magical street of dreams? Is it too good for Broadway?
I know I've had many parts of my life where I thought, oh yeah, this is definitely what I want. This is definitely what I want to do. But then you get a curveball thrown to you and you're like, well, maybe I need to reevaluate and really start to think about it. I think that's exactly what John goes through. It's a journey of trying to answer all these lifelong questions, even though he's like only going to be 30. And so there's a big weight to 30 for him. For me, I don't really care.
What does it take to wake up a generation? How can you make someone take off and fly?
I really think that Susan throughout the play is kind of trying to figure out where she wants to be in the world. She's a dancer and she's teaching to kind of try and make ends meet. And she's in this relationship, and I really think that she loves John throughout the whole play, even after they kind of separate. But I think that she is struggling to find what she wants to be in her life, and I think she comes to realize that she wants a quieter life. She wants to live somewhere where she can have a family, have a yard, have something to really hold on to instead of feeling like she's constantly struggling by living in New York.
At first, my character really wants to make sure that his best friend John is established, for him to have a good career and him to be successful. And then later in the show, he kind of realizes that his friend wants different for himself. John actually wants, a career in the arts and to be passionate, to do what makes him happy. And at that point, I accept that and realize that, that's what I want for my friends. I feel like my character most of all is looking out for his friend.
Mike and I had dumped our old new best friends and found each other. We ended up at the same high school, acting in shows together, best friends through it all.
This is different than any other musical out there that you might be accustomed to.
I think this show can speak to a lot of different people. You have younger generations that are on their own journey, kind of trying to figure out where they want to start their real life. And then you have the generation of people that were turning 30 in the 90s that so many of the little cultural references in the show I think really speak to and can connect with people. Pretty much everyone that can come see the show, they find a little bit of themselves in it.